Experiencing the healing powers and universal energy of Reiki as promised, I want to let you take part in my journey discovering the spiritual world. Ever since I arrived in Tel Aviv, I feel like everything has been falling into place. A beautiful example for this is my experience with becoming my Reiki attunement. My dear friend Victoria, who had already introduced me to magical things like the cacao ceremony and the upcoming Midburn festival, told me about the healing powers of Reiki at one of our lunch dates at Anastasia. Reiki can be translated as universal life energy. A balancing, intelligent, harmonizing energy that heals on all levels, the physical, emotional, mental and spiritual. Knowing this was something I wanted to learn, I turned to Ecosia, it's like Google but planting trees, and searched for the next available training for Reiki 1. There are 3 steps to becoming a Reiki master. In Reiki 1 you learn everything you need to do Reiki for yourself and your loved ones. You learn the Reiki history, the Reiki principles, the hand placements for treating yourself and others, basics of healing work and how to work with clients. You don't have to know what's wrong, you just have to want to fix it. With Reiki 2 you learn techniques for deeper healing. Learn a power symbol, a mental healing symbol and a method for precise effective absentee healing. As my teachers said, it's a fun class that makes you feel like a wizard. The Reiki 3OR Reiki Master class is for those persons who are ready to go deeper in their journeys as healers, their commitment as teachers and as channels of light and healing. Deepen your connection to the vibrations of unconditional love and the path of self-mastery. A journey of light, healing, teaching and service. I almost immediately found Candy and Mark, a couple who has been practicing and teaching Reiki for 20 years in California and Tel Aviv. Seeing that there would be a Reiki 1 class just in a week from then, the same time my sister would be here to visit, I emailed Candy and she made a class possible for my sister and me to receive the training. They teach Reiki 1 in 2 sessions, so you can practice and develop experience and questions between the first and second meeting. If you got to here, you might ask yourself, what Reiki really is. The origin of Reiki. The word Reiki is made of 2 Japanese words, Rei, which means God's wisdom or the higher power, and Ki, which is life force energy. So Reiki is actually spiritually guided life force energy. Reiki is a Japanese technique for stress reduction and relaxation that also promotes healing. It is administered by laying on hands, and is based on the idea that an unseen life force energy flows through us and is what causes us to be alive. If one's life force energy is low, then we are more likely to get sick or feel stress, and if it is high, we are more capable of being happy and healthy. The Reiki treatment. Reiki is healing for your body, your emotions, mind, and spirit. The treatment is charging you as a whole, the energy flows where it is needed most. This creates various beneficial effects including deep relaxation and feelings of peace, security, and well-being. While many report miraculous results, I'll leave that to experience. It's a simple, natural and safe method of spiritual healing and self-improvement that everyone can use and has been effective in helping virtually every known illness and malady. It always creates a beneficial effect and works in conjunction with all other medical or therapeutic techniques to relieve side effects and promote recovery. Who can learn Reiki? Anyone can receive the healing powers of Reiki. The ability to use Reiki is not taught in the usual sense but is transferred through an attunement during a Reiki class. With this attunement, the Reiki master passes the energy and thereby allows the student to tap into an unlimited supply of life force energy to improve one's health and enhance the quality of life. The Reiki attunement is a powerful spiritual experience. The attunement energies are channeled into the student through the Reiki master. The process is guided by the REIOR God consciousness and makes adjustments in the process depending on the needs of each student. The attunement is also attended by Reiki guides and other spiritual beings who help implement the process. Many report having mystical experiences involving personal messages, healings, visions, and past life experiences. The attunement can also increase psychic sensitivity. Students often report experiences involving opening of the third eye, increased intuitive awareness, and other psychic abilities after receiving a Reiki attunement. You don't even have to believe in it for it to work. Once you're attuned, the software is downloaded to the hardware, your body, as my teacher put it. Your body becomes a tool, it's the channel for the Reiki, the universal energy. Candy and Mark gave us 3 attunements, 2 in the first, 1 in the last session. Every master develops its own perks and quirks, so be up and open for what your teachers introduce you to. Me and Reiki, I always believed in energy. Even though my family is not very spiritual, in my sense, my mother raised us with the belief in the law of attraction and universal energy. The universe can't hear it, no, she would say, referring to the teachings of The Secret that all your thoughts and wishes should be phrased in a positive way. I'm telling you this because something interesting happened to me after the first Reiki attunement. I had a hell of a hard time believing in it. I wanted to believe in it, I wanted to believe that I now too had the amazing abilities to channel the universal energy and healing myself as well as other people. But my brain went like, what? No way, it's just your hands. Don't make some energy thing up that's not even there. You can't feel anything, and so on and so forth. For one, I didn't actually feel much better but worse, mentally, the days after the attunement. But as I thought about it, it made perfect sense. If you receive an experience as Reiki or, even more, the attunement, it is very cleansing. But cleaning up means detoxification. You can't clean out a drawer without opening it and getting the trash out, can you? Secondly, I didn't really feel it. During the first treatments when we practiced on each other, sure, there was something happening, I was in the right state of body and mind to give and receive Reiki. But Reiki is actually not dependent on your state of mind, of external or internal factors so much. I practiced on myself and friends and it were nice and relaxing experiences, but still not very powerful. At our second meeting, I brought my doubts and thoughts up, which are very normal and natural ones. Despite my doubt, I was open to receive the knowledge and power in the second meeting just as much, and I actually felt much more power flowing through me already. Actually, you can heal people on the bus, while watching Netflix, laying at the beach or even at a party. That's what I've been taught and that's what I also believe to be true. But I realized, while my Reiki is just as good as anyone else's in its powers, I need to practice in a more mindful setting in order to really feel and experience it, especially in the beginning. My personal takeaway: I know that this is only the beginning of my journey, and I am sure that Reiki will be a helpful tool in many ways, may it be during yoga classes, in my personal life, or building a career. I believe that through Reiki I can not only pass on and receive healing energy, but I firmly believe that it will also guide me to feel people's energies better. I think it's a beautiful and useful ability if you can perceive a person's energy and aura in your personal as well as your professional life. What do you think about Reiki? Would you let me treat you? Have you maybe made experiences of your own already? Please let me know in the comments.